Hello, this is Alan Brooks, and welcome to another Mandela Affected video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Beatles. And I was looking for some residual evidence as far as the Union Jack and the British flag, and I happened to, by accident, see these photographs from 1967 of the Beatles. Now, what's really incredible about these photographs is how there's a residual evidence of the globe and some of the continental drifts and things we've seen. You know, the Mandela affected geography, old Earth geography. If you look at this picture here, you can see how Spain is far away from Africa, like we remembered it. How Italy is more straight, and how Great Britain is also different. And so I'm just asking, what do you guys remember? And if you really squint your eyes a little bit, at the off the coast of the tip of the boot of Italy, you can see Sicily. It's quite a ways away, you know. Under the new Earth geography, Sicily is right next to the tip of the boot. It's like you could throw a rock. But most of us remember it being different. Most of us remember how Sicily was quite a ways away, you know, several miles. And this actually reflects that in the old Earth geography in this actual globe here. It's pretty cool, huh? You know, do you notice anything about this particular globe that strikes you? Maybe I'm asking you to look for other details that I may have missed. But again, notice the relationship between Spain and Africa. It's more like I remember it, where it's like 100 miles or something between the two continents. Now here's another one. Here's an interesting thing. Another globe in the same party has Spain and Africa right next to each other. Now, isn't that crazy? You know, it kind of reminds me of the of the Back to the Future movies, where in the same movie, the VW logo was solid, and then later in the movie it changed to a split, again signifying that these people want to split our world and become our masters. So this is amazing. In one video, in the Back to the Future, you have that effect. It was solid, the logo, then it comes split. And here we have the same thing essentially, how we have the old world geography as far as Spain and the Rock of Gibraltar and all that stuff, and Africa. And then in the same party, we have another globe that has what it is now, where they're practically touching each other. Now, isn't that really insane? It's just like, whoa, what's going on? And we've already seen it Back to the Future. Anyway, we're going to look at a couple of other ones here. And I'm asking you to be detectives and tell me what you see. I don't know. You know, some of the stuff, that's why I'm putting them here. Do you see anything interesting on these particular globe-like balloons? You know, I'm asking you guys to be the detective here. I don't know everything. I know almost everything. No, just kidding. I'm married, so, I know I don't know everything. In fact, I know nothing. You know, like Sergeant Schultz and the old Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing, just yes, ma'am, whatever you say is true. That's what it's like to be married. That should be the new wedding vows. Yes, whatever you say. Here's another one. You can see Madagascar next to Africa, which is interesting. It looks like more what I remember, a little further away. It used to be named, I'm angry at your automobile, but, it became Madagascar. I'm mad at Gaskar under the Mandela effect. Now here's some other globes. Again, I don't know. I'm just asking, do you guys see anything? I may have missed it. So I'm just kind of presenting this here so you can help me out and help the world out. Is there something missing that I didn't see? Some secret evidence of residual old Earth. You know what I mean? So I'm just asking for your help. And so take a look and see if you notice anything. Let me know. Okay, guys? And I'm also looking for more British flags from the past. The real Slim Blady found this really cool one, from the Concorde flight or something. And I found a whole lot of them in residual evidence in the record. And here's a couple of those. It's just crazy. We really think about it. It's like we are actually looking at photographs from another dimension. I mean, that's pretty freaky. We need Rod Sterling to come out, okay? Anyway, so you guys give me your thoughts. Let me know. It's a voting video or whatever. Just let me know what you think. And what this whole thing is about the end of time. And the end of time was predicted 2,000 years ago in the Bible. That the Antichrist people would want to change the times. and change our history and bring a great delusion. So I know a lot of you go, oh, Alan, I don't want to have anything to do with religion. I just want the conspiracy. Well, what if the facts lead you to conspiracy that there's an evil force that wants to take over the world? Now, I know you don't want to hear that, but that could be what's happening here. An evil force is on purpose manipulating things so they can bring in the Antichrist that we've all heard about all of our lives. The number is 666, that cuts off heads. In the Bible it's predicted, and wants to take over Israel. So, is that Prince Harry, Prince William? Is it, Obama? No, I don't think so. It's some force of aggression from northeast of Israel, the Bible says in Daniel 11 and in Daniel 8 and in many other places. And that can only be Islam, people. Now, I know you Muslims, there's a lot of good Muslims out there that are trying to serve God. I get that. But Antichrist means you deny God has a son. That's what it means. And on the side of the Dome of the Rock, it says God has no son. And all these other things were predicted 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, somebody said the Antichrist would want to invade Israel, hate the Jews, and want to kill pregnant women and Jews, want to devastate Israel. Now, step back and think. If there was a prediction 2,000 years ago that a man on a cross would be the last false religion, man, I would take note. So you should take note. There's no virgins in heaven waiting for you. Jesus said there's no sex in heaven. There's no marriage in heaven. The real Jesus, not the Muslim fantasy Jesus. So I implore you Muslims to take a fresh look, and ask Jesus to save you. And he'll show you, and you go, Jesus, I don't even know, man. I'm a Muslim. I don't know. I think you're wrong. But could you show me? If you could be honest enough to ask him to show you, you're going to see supernatural events in your life, and you can live forever in heaven and be happy, really happy, and have a personal relationship with God instead of bowing 5 times a day to a box in the desert and some rote prayers. That's not religion. Religion is a relationship with God. And I implore you, I ask you, I beg you to please ask, because I want you to live forever in heaven with me, okay? Bye.